Welcome to this tutorial where we will give you as a Kiro parent or guardian an overview of the remote learning tools available to our learners. In this tutorial, we will show you the learner perspective of Microsoft Office 365. We will show you how to sign in and what applications you can access. We will also show you how to download Microsoft Teams onto your device at home. As a group, Kiro uses Microsoft Office 365. Each Kiro learner has access to Office 365 and can download the Office applications on a device. When a learner is enrolled in Kiro, they automatically get an email address assigned to them. All learner passwords are a default 1, 2, 3, 4. Educators or parents can assist learners to change this password. If you don't know what the email address of your learners are, please contact your school for support on this matter. Before we continue to discuss the available apps, let's have a look at how to access Office 365. To access Office 365, ensure that you have an internet connection and that you have your learner's email address and password ready. You can then go ahead and use your preferred internet browser. It can be any browser such as Microsoft Edge or Google Chrome. In this case, we will use Microsoft Edge. In the search bar, type in www.office.com and press enter to load the page. Click on Sign In and when prompted, type in the learner's Kiro email address. Click on Next to continue. You will be redirected to the Kiro sign-in page where you will have to enter the learner password. Click on Sign In to continue. You will be asked if you want to stay signed in. Click on Yes to prevent you from having to sign in every time you want to access Office 365. Once the page has loaded, you will be in what we call the Office 365 suite of tools. All Kiro learners now have access to Microsoft Office applications. As part of Kiro's license agreement, learners can also install the Office apps on a device. At first glance, learners have the usual Microsoft apps that you may be familiar with, but you will see a few extra ones that are efficient tools for education. These include OneNote, Teams, Sway, and Forms. To see more available apps, go ahead and click on All Apps. This will give you an extended view of the apps available on the Office 365 suite of tools. Next, we'll have a look at how you can install the Office applications on your learner's device or home computer. In the Office 365 suite, find the Install Office button. Click on it and select the option relevant to your learners. Follow the on-screen instructions shown. Note that this will differ slightly based on the internet browser that you are using. Now that we have access to our applications, let's go ahead and explore the Office 365 apps that would be most relevant to your learners. Outlook is the Microsoft email app which allows learners to send and receive emails. However, due to security risks and the importance of protecting our learners, this is only available for internal communication, meaning emails can only be sent and received from Kiro email addresses. Kiro learners also have OneDrive cloud storage linked to their Office 365 account. This provides all Kiro users with a 1 terabyte of storage space. When you save files to OneDrive, you can access these files on any device as long as you have an internet connection, even on a mobile phone or tablet. The usual Office applications that you would normally access on your home or work device, Word, Excel, and PowerPoint, also have online versions. This means that when you open these applications through Office 365, it will open them in your internet browser and not on your device desktop. They have the same editing functionality and save files automatically to the learner's Kiro OneDrive. Note that as long as apps are used from Office 365 in an internet browser, they will need a constant internet connection. The next app available to Kiro learners is OneNote. OneNote can best be described as a digital lever arch file where learners can take notes. It allows for anywhere editing and digital inking on touchscreen enabled devices. OneNote also integrates with class teams where educators create class notebooks. They can then share resources and allocate assignments and classwork within the class notebook. We will cover this later on in the tutorial. Next, we have Microsoft Teams. Teams is a communication and collaboration platform used for education and acts as a virtual classroom. Assignments and work can be handed out, completed and turned in, and it allows for remote learning to continue with its video conferencing tools, assignments and resource functionality built in. Let's go ahead and explore Microsoft Teams further. Teams is the focal point of Kiro's digital learning platform. If you click on the team icon, it will open the app within your internet browser, but in a new tab. Once the team window has loaded, you will see the following view. Note that what you can see on this view will be unique to each Kiro learner based on the class teams your learner has been added to. You can also change the view of this window to a list view instead of a grid. This will be unique to learner preferences. To see team settings, click on the user icon at the top of the screen. Select Settings and click on List. You also have the option to change the color theme of Teams, which will assist with accessibility for those learners who might have vision or learning barriers. Here, you can see the same class teams as you were able to see in the grid view. We urge you to download the Teams app on the device that the learner will most often work on. It can be downloaded on multiple devices at the same time, including mobile devices like Android and Apple phones or tablets. Click on the download icon and then click on Run when the pop-up appears at the bottom of the screen. Once downloaded, the app will be available on the device. Note that even though the app is now stored locally on the device, it still requires an internet connection, similar to what social media apps like WhatsApp would require mobile data to communicate. To find the app on the device once installed, type in Microsoft Teams in the search bar next to the Windows icon. Once the app appears, click on the icon to open it on your desktop. Once the app is open, you can see that the view is exactly the same as the view in the online version we showed previously. However, the desktop version allows for team calls with one-on-one calls to educators, which is necessary for remote learning. Going through the team space, learners can find their teams on the left, along with other Teams functionalities like one-to-one chats, which we encourage for teacher communication. They can also see all assignments that have been allocated by educators and see a calendar view where they will be able to see online lessons educators may have scheduled during remote learning times. Within the class space, the learners are able to converse with the rest of the class. This class space will be the same for every learner that forms part of the class team, and all learners, along with the educators, will see all content and conversation that is shared in this space. Learners can also upload and access content that others have uploaded within the Files section of a team space. The next tab would be the Class Notebook section. This is a digital form of a learner workbook. The learner can only see their own section along with a content library and collaboration space. The educator is able to see all learner workbooks that is linked to the team. We encourage learners to open their class notebook in the OneNote desktop app. This This will allow the learners to complete their work even if they are not connected to the internet. But because the origin of the notebook is still in the cloud, it will automatically sync back to the educator's notebook once the learner does connect to the internet again. We refer to this as an offline capability. This allows learners to complete their own classwork digitally, while the educator can review the work remotely without having to take in an actual copy of a workbook. This allows the learners to continuously access their work even while it is being reviewed. It also allows for instant feedback on work that has been reviewed. The same would apply for receiving work from the educator. The learner would only require a short internet connection to sync the notebook, after which they can carry on offline. Once done, they can connect to the internet again so that the notebook can sync in order for the educator to see the changes on their side. In OneNote, learners can type anywhere on a page and even use digital inking on what we call the canvas. This would be like a blank page in their learner workbooks. Learners might also be required to complete tasks in the Assignments tab of Teams. Once an educator has posted an assignment, the learner will automatically receive a notification they can click on. Learners can complete document templates that educators have provided or upload their own work. This can also be in the form of an image of handwritten work, as we do encourage pen and paper learning when appropriate. It is important that learners then remember to click on the Turn In button in order for the educators to receive the learner work on their end. Educators can then review the work and provide feedback remotely. So to recap, as a group, Kiro uses Microsoft Office 365 for education, both in the physical and virtual classroom environment. Each Kiro learner has access to Office 365 and can download the Office applications on a device. When a learner is enrolled in Kiro, they automatically get an email address assigned to them. Applications like Word, Excel and PowerPoint are available, as well as education-specific tools such as OneNote, Class Notebook and Microsoft Teams. We encourage parents to explore this space with their learners so that both parties will be comfortable and confident when they need to use this platform. Thank you for watching. Please note that Kiro's service desk is only equipped to handle technical queries. If you do experience any technical difficulties related to your learner's Office 365 account, please do log a call to our Kiro service desk. Requests can be sent to servicedesk@kiro.co.za. Be sure to indicate your learner's full name and surname, the school they attend, and also add your family account code to the email message, as this will assist us in finding the learner account quicker. However, should you require information regarding your learner's email address and password, or any academic-related queries such as school-specific work plans, please be sure to contact your schools directly.